Oh my goodness, guys, I cannot believe what I'm about to say, but 2K finally updated the token market. And leave a like right on the video if you want to see great updates, because obviously with the new season, 2K is adding a lot of stuff, and they actually updated the token market. Also, let me know down in the comments something that you're doing in my team with the new season. And let's get right into it right here. So they actually ended up adding stuff for a lot of people. For example, they added a Hall of Fame badge for 150 tokens. Now, keep in mind that you can actually make a lot of MT with these badges right here, because you can add it to any player that you might have, and you can sell that player for even more MT. Maybe you have a Dark Matter, maybe you have a Galaxy Opal that you gotta sell, and stuff like that. Whatever it is, you can definitely use your tokens on Hall of Fame badges, and maybe you just want to upgrade a player that you have. That can also be a nice little way of going about it. Now, they also ended up adding this Black Gold Marble Prize Ball pack, which is going to be 50 tokens. It does contain a previously released pack or a Diamond Shoe colorway pack, and so that's something. I wouldn't really buy that one. I would definitely go for either the Hall of Fame badges or the other stuff that I gotta show you. And let's keep it going. So next up, they actually ended up adding the alternate reality equal chance packs, and this is going to give you a guaranteed Galaxy Opal. Obviously, they did have these right here with the guaranteed Galaxy Opal, but now they added these right here for any Galaxy Opal when it came to the alternate reality sets. And if you guys remember, when it came to that set right there, we actually had, you know, a lot of players in there. It was basically one of those sets that 2K ended up releasing, as my game is not loading. Hello. Where is it? It's right here. There it is. Alternate reality. Is it gonna load? I think I broke the game. And even 2K struggling to comprehend the fact that they finally updated the token market. And so hopefully, you know, oh, there we go. Okay, it's loading. And there we go. Okay, finally it loaded. Yo, 2K, fix your game. My goodness. And so we got Magic Johnson right here. You do have a chance of getting him. There's also the Galaxy Opal Pau Gasol. They disrespected my boy early on in the year. And then, of course, there's also the Galaxy Opal Carmelo Anthony. We do also have the Galaxy Opal Klay Thompson. And so you do have an equal chance, basically a 25% chance at getting Magic Johnson, who obviously is the best of the four. Carmelo Anthony is pretty good too if you need a shooting guard or small forward. And then Klay Thompson. And then Pau Gasol is going to be the one that you really don't want. Unfortunately, he's going to be the weaker of all the Galaxy Opals in there. Now, I will say, when it comes to it being worth it or not, for 1,000 tokens, that is a lot of tokens. And so if you do have, say, over 5,000, you can definitely risk it for the biscuits. It's really up to you. But I feel like a lot of people, if they have tokens, are going to go for the Hall of Fame badges, just because you can make a lot of MT, depending if you do have a player that you can sell. And you can buy these at any time. They're not going to expire. And so in my opinion, the Hall of Fame badge is definitely better than the alternate reality equal chance packs. But there's other stuff too. Now, 2K actually did it. So they ended up adding every single bracket buster player that we had. If you guys remember, when it came to these packs right here, you could only pick one of the two players. But now, if you do have the tokens, you can get all the players that you do want. And this is actually going to be good for me, for my collector level and everything like that, just because I'm going to be able to get every single player that I didn't already have. And then also they included the Bracket Busters Daily Login Catch-Up Token Market option pack right here, and that's going to give you any of the pieces that you need for Galaxy Opal Glen Rice. And I gotta say, that's definitely a W right there, because I know some people, either they got busy or they just weren't able to get on the game, and now you're going to be able to get the Galaxy Opal Glen Rice, and that definitely is a W for some people. And so that's also going to be available, whatever you're missing. If you're missing piece number 1 all the way to 15, you can get whatever you're missing, and then you do end up getting the card right there. And then, of course, you guys already know, when it comes to the players, I still haven't opened my player packs, because I was hoping 2K was going to add some dynamic duos or something like that. But now that I know that 2K added them to the token market too, I'm just going to buy the ones that I'm missing and then open the other ones that I do have. And so that's going to be something else that 2K ended up adding into the token market, and I know for sure people are going to be happy. And so that's going to be for 50 tokens, and then obviously 60 tokens for the diamonds, and then it's going to be 125 tokens for the pink diamonds, and then you do have the Galaxy Opals for 250. And so that's going to be available if you guys do want it. Maybe you're collecting cards and stuff like that. And let's keep it going, because take a look at this right here. 2K ended up adding every single item that you needed for the 2-week events. I'm still hoping 2K does bring that back for the new season. But if you guys were missing, say for example, Obi Toppin, maybe Spencer, maybe you just wanted to get those players, whatever the case is, you can now buy them in the token markets. And if you guys remember, for that set right there, the All-Star one, we actually had a Galaxy Opal Russell Westbrook. And so if you're missing any of these players, you can definitely catch up with that as well. If you do want to get the Brody Westbrook right here, definitely a really good point guard. But at this point, there's definitely a lot of great point guards as well in the auction house that you can earn, and so on. And so that definitely is going to be an option. So whatever you're missing, you know, again, if you're missing Michael Jordan, Devin Booker, these two were from locker codes. And so the fact that you can get them in the token market, that definitely is good. I know some people weren't able to get every single player, and so that's going to be available right there as well. And then not only that, but they also ended up adding the Out of Orbit set right here with all the players, every single one, including the event cards too. I was actually surprised surprised to see that because I thought it was just going to be the players, but they also added every single event card that you needed for the picture. And then, of course, all the other players. Say you were missing Pink Diamond Paul Pierce, Baron Davis, whatever the case is, you can now get any piece that you were missing, and then you can lock in. Now, that one was going to be for Galaxy Opal Ray Allen. And now for me, I do have Ray, but at the same time, though, if you were missing him, you can now get him. If you do want him, definitely a really good shooting guard in my opinion. And same with Westbrook, he's really good too. But now when it comes to the better of the three, I feel like Yi is definitely the best option. If you can only afford to get one of these sets, I would definitely go for the Lunar New Year one, just because he is going to be a power forward center and he's a demigod. And I know a lot of people are missing that player. Maybe you were missing Buddy, maybe something else, maybe the event cards again. They brought those back as well into the token markets. And so whatever you were missing, you can now buy these players and you can lock it in for Yi, who I do think is the best option out of everybody, because at this point we have a lot of point guards, we have a lot of shooting guards, especially if you do end up getting Glenn Rice, like you're good with him. But then when it comes to Galaxy Opal Yi right here, if you were only thinking of getting one of them, I would definitely get this one right here because he's a demigod. And if you notice, we really don't get that many power forwards and centers. When it comes to reward cards, we get a lot of point guards, a lot of guards, and so on. And so I feel like he definitely is a great option again. 7-footer. He's got himself a 94 3-pointer, 85 driving dunk. You can definitely run him at the 4, maybe starting, backup power forward, whatever. Or maybe you just want to add it to your collection. You can definitely do that as well. And then let's see what else Suga ended up adding. So we already had the Season 3 players, and so that's already there. We did also have the Season 2 players, the Season 1 players. We have the jerseys right here, which I still gotta buy. I'm gonna buy these eventually. Been trying to pick them up. We still have the centerpieces. I cannot believe that they're still $750, by the way. I really thought by this point they would lower it. I feel like $250 would be way better. And so hopefully 2K does update that. But they also ended up adding Muggsy out here. Look at that right there. If you somehow missed the locker code, you can definitely get him for 250 tokens. Is he worth it? Not really, unless you have a lot of tokens. If you just want to have some fun out there, if you missed him for some reason, you can definitely pick him up. He definitely is a fun card out there. So that's going to be available as well. And then when it comes to the Pink Diamonds, they have a Chris Middleton, which is just a random player. I'm not sure why they chose him. There's got to be a reason. I just don't know what that reason is. And so it looks like they might be adding more players since they do have their own little section. So Galaxy Opals, Pink Diamonds, and then, you know, Diamonds out here. Trying to see some Dark Matters though, 2K. I wonder how much the Dark Matters would be since Galaxy Opals are 250. Maybe 500, 1,000. And with the season just getting started, I'm hoping that 2K continues to update these players right here. The Amethyst, the Pink Diamonds, the Galaxy Opals, eventually a Dark Matter. I'm also hoping that 2K adds new players that are specifically from the token market, like exclusively in there, because they used to do that before. I'm hoping they do bring that back, because basically, if you've noticed, they just brought back a lot of stuff that we've already had, but now they're available for tokens. And so I do feel like there's definitely a lot of stuff for everybody. If you want to make MT, get the Hall of Fame badges. If you guys are missing any players, you can definitely pick up any of these cards right here. And then of course we do have the Galaxy Opal Equal Chance pack. And so that's going to be all the new stuff that 2K ended up adding, and you definitely want to stay tuned for more videos. In the meantime though, definitely check out this crazy pack opening I did. Also check out the other free rewards 2K ended up adding. Leave a like, subscribe, comment down below, and as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.